Good afternoon, YouTube. How y'all doing? Good, I hope. Anyways, I'm going to be reviewing a beer from, where's it from? Let's guess. Alright, this is from Holland, Michigan. So this is from the New Holland Brewing Company. This is their Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Stout. The High Gravity Series from New Holland Brewing. www.newhollandbrew.com. Oh baby, it's a big beer. 650 milliliter bottle, 11% ABV. Contains malted barley, roasty malty character intermingled with deep vanilla tones, all dancing in an oak bath. Pairings: red meat, smoked foods, balsamic, rich cheese, and dark chocolate. Now, I don't want to lie to you guys, I've already had this beer. I shared it with a bunch of the boys when they were over, and it was a very good beer. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to drink all of this myself. Now, the reason I'm saying unfortunately is because it's very, very high ABV and it's very, very sweet. So, this one's going to be a sipper for the rest of the night, I think. I may do another review later on tonight, but this will probably be the last one for now. Anyways, so the New Holland Brewing Company, you know, this beer I think was about $10. About $10, I think, $9.95. And I'm going to use my Toscana glass, just because I feel like it. And let's crack her open and give her a go. Nice smokage there. And it's going to be midnight. It's thick. Oh, it's thick and dark. It's like motor oil. Beautiful head. Nice dark brown head. Tiny white tiny brown bubbles. There's some medium ones in there. Basically, you know, if you put it in the sun, you can see a little bit of a red hue right here at the bottom. Right here. In the sun, there's a little bit of red hue, so it's not 100%. You can see through it. So let's give it a smell and see what we think. Jesus. Alright, you can smell the alcohol. Chocolate, vanilla, coffee, molasses. Nice roasty toastiness. Earthy, woody kind of hops. But mostly a nice big sweetness. Smells like bourbon. Lots of vanilla. Lots of chocolate. Very faint bit of molasses. Very faint little bit of coffee. Nice big hits of roasted barley. Cheers. Ooh. Wow. It's good. It's good. Now, well, it was about a month ago. A month ago, I picked up 2 of these and 2 of the Hog's Back Brewing Company or Pork Lips now. So, yeah, so it's a month old, this beer, and I don't know, I can't really tell you when it says it's, I don't know when it expires. There's a number right there in the bottle. No, can you guys see it? It's like right there. It says J50 154 1611. So my guess is it was brewed on January 4th, 2015 at 1611, so 4:11 in the afternoon. So, you know, it's a fairly fresh beer. So, let's dive into her. Wow, full-bodied, light to medium carbonation. Lots of sweetness. Big hits of vanilla. Slight bit of chocolate, slight bit of coffee, slight bit of molasses. Nice hits of roasty malts. There's some caramel malts in there too. Very earthy and woody. That's the... I'm getting some nice hits of that earthy, woody kind of hop characteristic. I am picking up a little bit of like an oak wood characteristic. You pick up a little bit of the alcohol, just a little bit at the very back of your throat right here. There's a little bit of a warming down there. But 11%. It's definitely a sipping beer, that's for sure. So if you guys see this, pick it up because it's definitely unique. It almost reminds me of like a Russian Imperial Stout, you know. Just because it's so rich, there's so much flavors there. It's a very delicious beer. I would buy it again. I would drink it again. You know, $9.95. I definitely buy it and drink it again. But it's definitely a beer that you should share, just because it's so rich. You know, like I'm feeling a little bit of heat. You know, when I've only had a quarter of a glass. Earlier I did review a rye IPA. You know, I'm still wearing the shirt, so you guys know. Yeah, earlier I reviewed a rye IPA, which was 6.7% ABV. So far, in the last hour, I've drank 17.7% ABV. You know, so. Oh well, you know, it's definitely a good beer, and I do suggest that you guys go out and find it because it is that good. But be cautious that it is a very easy drinking beer, but it's 11% ABV, so it'll put you on your ass pretty fast. And also that I do recommend that you would share it with somebody. So do a review, take one glass, review it, and then share the rest with your friends, because that way, you know, you are enjoying the beer and you're sharing it with your dear friends. So who will appreciate it as well. So that's all I gotta say really. Malt profile, you got some two-row in there, some caramel crystal malts in there, some roasted barley, some black malts in there, maybe carafa. Mount Hood, Willamette, Fuggles, Goldings, Nugget. That type of hop characteristic is in there, that earthy, woody type hop. But it's definitely a drinkable beer, and it's very enjoyable. And yeah, so go out and find it. You know, Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Stout, the High Gravity series from New Holland Brewing Company. So, like I said, it's the second time I've had this beer. The first time I shared it with friends, the second time I'm reviewing it right now, and you know, unfortunately I don't have anybody around to share it with, so I'll be drinking it all myself. Might put me out of commission for a little while, but hey, it'll be all good. So I may be back later with some more reviews. I do have some Belgian beers to review, and I also have some comparisons with the Bose Russian Imperial Stout, the Bottle Imp, and Bose Tom Green Milk Stout. I have this year's and last year's versions of it, so I have those to compare. I have about 12 Greener Futures beers to review, which are the specialty beers that Bose produces for the Greener Futures members, which I am a Greener Futures member. And I do have a couple of things from, who are they from? Nickelbrook. I have their Cuvée, and I have their Kentucky Bourbon Stout. So I have those to review. What else is in the fridge? I don't know. There's some Groots in there, but I think I've reviewed all those Groots. The Bog Water, the St. Luke's, and the Bog Father. I think I've reviewed those ones, so those are in the fridge. I also have some of my home brews I can do a quick little review on. I have an IPA, a Scotch Ale, orange cream ale, ginger saison, a Schwartz beer, and an oatmeal stout. So I can review those as well at some point. And yeah, that's it for now. So thank you all for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, leave any suggestions or ideas in the comments box right down there. And if you have any ideas or suggestions for my channel, please leave them down there with the comments. Please like this video, share this video, and comment on it. You know, I'm trying to do my best at reviewing beers. You know, let you guys and girls know about the craft breweries around my area, as well as if you have any, if you want to have any knowledge for home brewing or, you know, styles of beer. You know, I have that knowledge, so I'd like to pass it on to you guys. What do I have? What do I have coming up? I have a bunch of beers that I have to brew. Yes, I do. Technically, I have 12 kegs. Technically, I have 12 kegs. Yes, I do. And I think 5 of them are full, right? Or 5 of them are in use right now with those beers that I told you guys about. So I have 7 more that I have to fill up. It's winter here in Canada, so I'm probably going to be doing a bunch of like lagers for upcoming summer. And so yeah, you know, might do a couple of lagers, and I'm almost out of my IPA. I don't have any pale ale left, so I have that. I have to make some wheat beer and some wit beers for summer as well. So I'm going to be pretty busy brewing those. I usually brew on Sundays, just because Sundays is my slow day. So I usually brew 1 batch on Sundays. Sometimes I try and get 2 in, but it all depends on what my wife and kids have going on. So that's about it, really. I have upcoming brews. I have a couple of IPAs. I have a black IPA, a white IPA that I'm gonna brewing. I have my pineapple pale ale that I'll be brewing. I have a pumpkin ale that I will be brewing. I didn't really brew a pumpkin ale this year in October. I just didn't have time, so I do have the stuff to make a pumpkin ale, so I might do that in the near future. What else? So I have to make some IPAs, some pale ales. I have to make some blonde ales and some lagers. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how all that's going. So thanks for watching, and until next time, Brew by Me is out. Bye bye.